Greetings, gamer from around the world, and simple video game aficionado. I'm MZ32bit, and I welcome you to my first video on this channel. It's not my first video on YouTube, but it's my first video in the English language, because I'm not an English native speaker, as you can hear. And I'm so excited to start this adventure with a story inspired by Lovecraft masterpiece, The Shadow over Innsmout. And without further ado, let's begin this adventure. So, let's see here. Okay, English language. We sync volume. Okay, no, delete progress. I don't even have started with, so why would I delete progress? Then let's see here. Okay. Oh, there is also a different kind of endings. Very well. I assume this is a blind run, so if you are searching for a complete gameplay or tips for a certain ending, this is not the video for you. So, without further ado, let's begin really this time. Boston, Massachusetts, your office. We are fans of the strange world of Innsmout, but we recognize the problematic belief of H.P. Lovecraft. This game has been produced by a group of people who believe in inclusion and equality. Okay. Your progress in the story will be saved at the end of each chapter. There are 35 chapters in total. Oh well. At the end of a chapter, the screen fades to black and green, and a green save icon appears on the bottom right of the screen, so this one. We recommend you always end the game after such a save point to make sure none of your progress is lost. Okay. If you play a chapter a second time, press ESC to skip text and go to the next decision. Okay. So, first of all, I will put a video weekly, so it won't be daily. So I apologize in advance, and also I apologize in advance if I make mistakes in sentences, because I repeat, I'm not a native speaker. So let's go. Boston 21st September. I'm sorry. The last ray of sunshine filtered throughout the blinds of your empty office. The pathetic stench of whiskey, old cigarette smoke, and canned ravioli fills the air. The screeching tires and constant beeping of car horns out there on the street tell you that it's gone 8 p.m. People are on their way home, finishing their day. You should join them. You should join them. I'm sorry. You decide to stay at your desk, to go home. So I assume we are some kind of investigator or detective, which is the synonym, but let's forget that for a second. No, to go home. You breathe a deep sigh. It may not have been a successful day, but at least it's over. You're looking forward to a classic Friday night, watching old mystery series at home in sweatpants and getting drunk on cheap booze. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Since the early afternoon you have been staring at the foreboding bottle of liquor at the other end of the room. Up until now, a vague sense of professionalism has kept you from drinking yourself into oblivion. Now nothing stands in the way. Suddenly, you hear someone at the door. Say, "Who is it?" Don't make a sound. No, let's say, "Who is it?" The door slowly cracks open with a timid creak. Or timid creak, I'm sorry for the pronunciation. The unknown guest pauses. Then, in a breathy and melodic tone, you hear a woman utter, "Hello." There is always a woman, if you pay attention in the detective stories or something like that at the beginning. And I'm sorry for the fellow girl gamers, but it's like a stereotypes that always brings bad luck. Sometimes, not always. You're inside the cramp, and you suddenly realize that you haven't cleaned your office at all this year. Well, that's too late, my friend. You quickly try to clean up, or invite her in. Well, let's try to game a little bit. Wait a minute, wait, you shout in a pitch that is at least 2 octaves higher than intended. There's no time to pick out all of crumpled pieces of paper on the floor. You gaze across the total mess on your desk. A weird, undefinable crust has formed on the wood. Oh my god. You never noticed that before. You try to hide it by putting some unpaid bills over them. Okay, that is not a good sign if you have unpaid bills. This is also the detective stereotypes, but also it's not a good presentation with your guests or something. Okay, so this is not a good detective. They could think. They get stuck immediately. Nice. Think so. By the light of the desk lamp, you now see more than a silhouette. A breathtaking woman lies up in your office. No doubt older than 40, maybe even 50. Hard to say. Clad in black, a skin-tight dress culminating in a décolleté that seems to defy the laws of gravity. I will be sincere, I don't remember what Clad is, but I think, I don't know, it's the hat, but I don't know. Let's go. A smoky eyeshadow address Zalgay blows ashore. Blonde, I don't know how to pronounce this. Oifid, I'm sorry. We were under a dark barret. Okay, no, that was not the barret. The faint light of the setting sun catches the strand of her hair, and you wonder how many heads this woman must have turned during their prime. It is completely different from your usual costume. Nervous bankers with sweat stains under their armpits. Oh my god. Convinced that their wives have something going with the main man. Every move she makes is calculated grace. Smooth as an eel, she walks towards you and sits down on the corner of your desk. Determined, she walks over you and... Oh, okay. Which is a little bold. Let's just say, which makes you blush. I don't know why. Which makes you blush. And then before has a visitor park their ear so skillfully on the corner of the desk. You hope that the cigarette butt... Stranger? Ah, the cigarette butt, I'm sorry. The stranger has just sat on and won't leave the individual stains. The dress looks expensive. When she starts talking, her voice is smoky and full of promise. My name is Dahlia Marsh. Ooh, so a reference of the Innsmout case. The shadow over Innsmout. I'm looking for a private investigator. I was told that you are one of the best. Extend her hands. Kiss her hands. You come to the right place, lady. Decline. Of course, I will find your missing daughter. What? That's funny for another gameplay, but right now, let's just kiss her hand. You kiss her hand and waggle your eyebrows in the same manner you've seen so often in depressing movies. This woman moves in higher circles, and this is used to luxury. You can tell by the strong smell of caviar she gives off. If you play this right, you might even be able to increase the fee for this case. Also, I noticed that she's smiling, or it was always like this. What now? I'm sorry, but this is a dark humor. Nothing is quite like as a heroic private investigator, you think to yourself, while at the same time secretly trying to remove a piece of sludge between your teeth. What a smart lady like you doing in a disgusting office like this. This is your office, Dahlia replies bemused. You smile and not slowly. Damn, you should change the subject quickly. Now, take her hair out for a dinner. Hey, here, Pompey. No, take her out for a dinner. I don't know, let's do this. Can I get you anything? You stand up and get the whiskey from the sideboard. You make a grab for the glasses that go with it. But they're stuck. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. To the surface, and then you have to give them a good target to release them. Not only you feel a bit shame for the state of your life in general, and your office in particular. Can I invite you to have dinner with me? I wouldn't mind combining business with pleasure. Okay. Smooth talk, my guy. You smile your most winning smile whilst you hide your sticky glasses with one hand. Skillfully you bury them under the dirt notebook that usually used to crush cockroaches. Oh my god. Silently you both agree to pretend this conversation never happened and move on to business. So you're a little bit rusty, like my English, my boy. It's about my daughter Tabitha. Oh, so there was a missing daughter. She has disappeared. You're pulling out paper and pencil. This is gonna be a walk in the park. A walk in the kidnapper kids park. That's a gruesome image, my friend. Well, then, when did you last see her? And where? The woman puts on a fake smile. We live in Innsmout. It's an old port down north of Arkham. You frown. This is a bit vague. What was your child doing when you last saw her? What hobbies does she have? Oh, you know, kid stuff. They just run around and play with their yo-yos, that sort of things. Yeah, you sound so convincing, man. I'm sold. Talia nervously combs her hand through her hair. I'm sorry. Does your daughter have any friends? Yo-yos? What about her father? What does your daughter look like? Oh, so they can change expression, I see. So I was right. I just say yo. I don't know why, but I'm curious about this question. Yo-yos? Hold on, yo-yos? Ring ring, can you hear that? 19 calling. They want their Autodota Express back. Talia blushes. Why? Normally you will find this quite attractive, but because of Michi girl becomes and you're utterly convinced by the way the woman pretends to be a mother. I don't think that was a good idea to say this. This is serious. We have a missing daughter. No, let the matter rest. I don't think that's a good idea to pry on. This lady probably won't win the Mother of the Year award. That's not your problem. At least you seem to have money. Oh, well, okay. To profit from it, you should probably go easy on her. Okay. Oh, so we can choose before stopping this. Does your daughter have any friends? She might be staying with classmates, golf club members, anything like that? Talia silently shakes her head. Very strange. You're about to ask if the girl at least had imaginary friends, but you hold on. Go back. What about her father? What about Tabitha's father? Are you separated? Often on Schindler you appear with family members. Talia smiles sadly. My little one can't swim well enough for that yet. Your pen remains in the same spot on the notepad. What was that supposed to mean? Dalia is about to continue. Let her talk. Dalia turns her gaze away from you and looks dreamily, no, longingly out of the window. Her father was a fisherman, like most of the village. A few years ago he went out of the sea but never returned. His boat was washed ashore weeks later. His colleagues told me that he had finally followed the call of the waves. You keep quiet for a moment. Deceased family members are always a sensitive subject. See, this is strange. I mean, she seems rich, so why does she marry a fisherman? That's not a question, because if you read the Shadow of the Innsmout, you maybe understand. I don't know if it's linked to the story somehow, but at the same time, I am making questions, so as you can hear, but I might confuse you even further, even more. So I'm sorry for that, but I'm a curious of nature. Let's go on. My sincere condolences. She seems calm. Oh, somehow I always knew that that moment will come. I'm really sorry. That the moment will come. I think my husband is in a better place now. I hope so for you. And at some point, I'm joining. That's really sad. You take a closer look at Dahlia outfits. Judging by her behavior and clothes, you never would have. You see, you never would have taken her to be a fisherman's wife. So I'm. You inquire about more details of the case, Dahlia's financial situation. I would like to go on more details of the case, but I'm also curious about this. But then once say, oh, see, I cannot marry a fisherman. So let's go on more details of the case. Dahlia, I missed that. This is a blind run. Maybe I will do a second playthrough, but let's see. What does your daughter look like? She's only 8, and the sweetest girl you can imagine. She's been missing without a trace since last week. None of her schoolmates have seen her, and no one knows where she might have gone. Sorry for the stuttering. Can I send you a photo? Look, this is my little munchkin. Okay. Good heavens. Is this supposed to be a joke? Is that me with the face of a shot the photo head? Oh, I'm loving this game every second I go on. Are you being filmed as a part of a reality TV show? A bit of stomach acid and the last bite of lunch slowly but surely make their way up into the back of your mouth. Oh, come on, that wasn't so ugly, come on. Now swallow it. With narrow eyes, you swallow the bile and one side pull a face. Dahlia continues to look at you hopefully. He obviously didn't notice your little mishap. That was close. You could have been unpleasant. I'm so desperate. Her eyes locked with yours. I'm sorry. Don't you think there is something strange about your child? Let's ask this. Taking your life into your hands, you ask the mother, don't you think there is something a bit strange about your daughter? It's called puberty, Dahlia snarls. You should try it sometimes. Also, this has nothing to do with the case. He looked at you contemptuously. No, I'm sorry. Cave in. Oh, son, the woman's face had turned red with rage. Have you been too honest this time? Was your family right all along when they told you that honesty was not always the best policy? Are you going to take the case or not? Accept the case. You know, a missing person case, not unusual. The conventional little girls run away from home after reading the first romance novel. Usually they hide at the edge of the forest or in a library, but that's Innsmout. Where the hell do you find the forest or a library? No, there was a library if I remember correctly in the original. No, I'm confusing with the other one. Should be pretty straightforward. Before you can say anything, she drops a photo of her child and a roll of bills on your desk for your expenses. Okay. You nod slowly, trying to not roll down the front of your shirt. You haven't seen this much money in ages. You don't have much time to prepare. A quick search reveals that only one bus goes to Innsmout, and only once a day. If I remember correctly, even in the original story, there was a bus, only one bus, not daily, but weekly, if I remember it goes. Partner emerges in your research. The few new items related to this little coastal town are all about missing persons. In addition, you find some rather old-fashioned articles that praise the coastal town as a secret holiday destination. The best fish, untouched beach promenade. I don't remember if this is a French word. Authentic fishing people are the recurring buzzwords. Dahlia has given you the address at which you're supposed to drop off her daughter as soon as you find her. She also wrote down a phone number on the child's photo. You take another look at the picture before you pack your things. Next morning you travel by bus. Okay. Okay. Your journey begins at the station. There is supposed to be a bus line that departs from here to Innsmout. Buses, you think to yourself, are not the only environmentally friendly means of transportation. Okay. You're also easy on your wallet. Sadly, the departure boards aren't much of help. New York, Maine, Rhode Island, no trace of the Innsmout as a destination. If you remember, I think these are all places where Lovecraft went. These were work. This because of the nearest location, this home, and this is where he was born and lived. The States. I mean, no trace of the Innsmout as a destination. Okay, you wander around for a while until you notice a cleaner eating a sandwich. Cleaner eating a sandwich the size of one of the vending machine. Sorry, 1 second, please. Okay, I was looking at the time. So this is for now the end of the first episode. I hope you like it, the dark humor and my mistakes in the English language. So, and I hope to see you in the next episode, and thank you to watch all these episodes, the first episode of this channel, and I hope to see you next time in the Innsmout case or another adventure. Thanks, and I hope to see you. And I hope to see you all in another episode of the Innsmout case or another adventure.